Hello and welcome to another round of disc golf, random round. This is the back nine at Ellison Park here in Rochester. I'm joined here with Riley Pimm.
How's it going, everybody?
And we're going to be calling a round of ourselves and oddly pretending like it's not ourselves, but sometimes acting like it is us. And we're not going to address that. It's just going to be this awkward thing that happens. This is not a continuation of the front nine video from earlier this week. Although we did shoot the front nine and did not film it because it's kind of a pain in the butt. So we're going to show the course right here, and then we're going to look at the front nine scores that we got. We're playing all on the top of the screen there. Here we go. Front nine. I shot even. Riley, 5 over. We both did pretty well.
Definitely one of my better front nines.
All right, here we go. This is hole 10, 304 feet. Plays longer than that. There's this hill in the middle. You want to either be on top of the hill or not on top of the hill. On the hill, bad footing. You don't want to turn anything over. Here on the right is the Pit of Despair. The name is fitting. Landing anywhere here and to the left is good. Too far left is bad because then you're looking at an approach or a putt into the Pit of Despair. You can see it drops down pretty far down there. I found myself in the Pit of Despair a bunch of times. It's not fun. So I'm teeing off here. I'm going with my Pro Destroyer. I know it'll fight back. Kind of high, but got a good rip. That's a good throw for me. I will take that.
Anywhere on top of the hill is a solid place to be.
Yeah, 7 out of 10 times, I'm taking that. Here's a second angle. You can see how high I was. And that's because that hill halfway up the fairway messes with you. And you put it up high, you lose a lot of distance. That's good. Here's Riley.
Here I go. I'm just trying to get on top of the hill here. As you can see, it got up, just not quite enough power on it.
It was a good flight. It's just you just needed a little bit more on it.
And here, I just threw it up a little bit too high. The hill was really messing with me.
Definitely. In that, you're lucky you didn't hyzer out into the Pit of Despair there. It's a bad spot. Here I am, a little bit of a death putt.
Alright, here goes Dave. Really running through his motion, trying to make sure his footing's good. Oh God, okay.
Oh, so close. That was about 16 inches from being a bogey. And yeah, there's Riley going for his putt. A little bit tough here because the lefty's going to hyzer into the hole. Just not quite committed. That's a scary putt, for sure.
Here goes Dave tapping in for his par. Not such a bad hole to get a par on it. It's a long one.
No, yeah, this is one of those holes that could pretty quickly turn into a not good time if you're in the Pit of Despair.
I tap mine in.
Waving for the non-existing Code fans. No, all right, so one hole in. I'm still even. Riley's now +6.
I typically bogey that hole.
It's a tough one. All right, here we go, 11. This is a doozy. 474 uphill all the way. You can't even tell in the footage how hot uphill it is. It's so uphill. You want to stay in the middle here. You're going to have to decide whether you want to go between these two trees or around the tree. And if you go between the trees, you better be in the middle because look at all these low ceiling branches. You'll be fighting for a line. Then if you make it out here, it gets even steeper. So the idea is to get to the bottom of the steep part and then get to the top of the hill because anywhere on the steep, it's going to be a hard putt. This is just a grip and rip, really. I'm going back to that Destroyer. It's been working for me. I'm just trying to I don't care where. I'm just spraying and praying here, get as far as I can, and I'll figure it out from there. And that's it. That's one of the best drives I've ever had in this hole. Maybe a little bit to the left, but we'll see how the lie is.
Look at Dave there. Great follow through. Just what you want to see. Me going with my breakout here. This hole's a tough one for me because I have a bit of a noodle arm.
Your form is looking great, though. I botched the filming here, sorry.
But, yeah, that's definitely one of my better drives on the hole.
Look at that. Your form is just it's gotten so smooth. You definitely have better form than me. I might have the distance on you, but as you work through those the kinks, I'm sure you're going to be right there with me.
And usually on this upshot, I throw it straight into the ground. It's a bit of a deceiving place to be right there.
And look at my shot here. Just low ceiling, too far left. I'm just trying to get up and skip. If I'm lucky, and I just right into the hill.
Looks like you just
turned over the Firebird. It's just, look at me, I'm not happy. I'm going to have a really tough upshot. It's so steep from there.
going with my breakout yet again. Trying to put down some anhyzer and just have it hold the line all the way up the hill. But
oof,
the disc just a little too stable for me.
it just fought right out. It said no, Riley.
He stayed from a bit of a tough spot.
Now, I'm a little upset at my upshot. I'm trying to save it here. Maybe I'm running this, and then what? What did it do?
Here we go from a similar place, just more right than Dave.
And Riley's like, well, Dave wasn't committed. I'm going to commit to this throw.
And I'm right up there. Should be an easy tap in. Alright, here goes Dave. Trying to make sure he gets full arm movement. Oh, and he just bounces off the cage.
I wanted it so bad. I wanted to save that par.
Yeah, par is really nice to get on that hole. Makes you feel great about yourself.
And just off the cage. It's all I've been doing lately.
And he at least makes the little 15-foot comebacker.
Not exactly a gimme. It really rolled off that basket rough, but frick. And Riley did the tap in. Nice and easy. You can see on that shot how big the hill is behind there. All right, Riley, bogey on the back nine, moves to +7. I move to +1. And, here it is, the big downhill, the signature hole of the course, 525 straight downhill. It is a huge hill. Again, deceiving. If you threw this thing flat or up, you're as high as those trees on the left. And if you're right-hand, backhand, and you're that high, when it loses juice, it hyzers way out to the left. Anyone playing on 16 and 17 is in the danger zone of getting hit with a disc. If you can get anywhere around here, you're in a good upshot. But you got to remember to throw down. Once you get down to the green, the basket is protected from the right side. But at this point, you're just like, just please stay in the middle. Got a good rip on that. I'm going T-Bird there.
It's fighting out of it quite nicely.
Come back. And looks like we're just at the edge of the tree line. We'll see what the lie looks like. I think we have a second angle here.
Fight back, yes. As you can hear me in the background there, I'm pretty excited for Dave.
To the left there. I think that was a pretty good lie, but we'll see. Riley, a little bit high, and you see what happens when you put it high. It just goes. I'm sorry. That was your call.
I was trying to put some anhyzer on that one. Did not put nearly enough juice on it. And that was a really pretty good shot right there.
Again, you could see the elevation. It just, once it hyzered out, it just dropped.
Here I go on my third shot.
So committed. I love it.
I was trying to give it kind of a little bit of a run.
Beautiful.
I underestimated the distance there.
Here's my lie. Pretty good, huh? Running it.
Oh,
God.
And he's off the basket. Again.
I wanted this birdie so bad. I wanted to get that stroke back. I was like, look at that.
So much wobble, but hey, you're making it work.
I kind of knew out of the hand. I didn't give it enough.
Looked like it was going in.
I mean, I'll take the tap in par. Tap in par on a par 3, 525. I will take that.
The mosquitoes were pretty terrible from where I was. A little bit distracting. I just came up
kind of just
pretty
like me.
Short.
We're both just not quite committed. Good line, but short. Oh, I'm going to need that disc. Let's walk away without it. And Riley's here. Feeling pretty
showing
good.
off for you guys.
The turbo. Love it.
And the camera point.
Doing it for the fans,
All like one of them was there
3
playing.
holes into the back nine. We're bogey, double bogey for Riley. Moves to 9 over. Oof. This hole blows. Holy crap. This one, look at this. You got to fight this sycamore tree here. You just don't want to hit any of those low-hanging branches. And then it's pretty wide open. But if you turn it over, end up in those pines, you're just beat. You're scrambling. And even then, the green's kind of touchy, or the fairway here. There's a lot of stuff in the middle. You can have a bad lie, and you're going to need power all the way through this because it's a big hole, 605. This is my worst hole in the course. You make it down to the green, it's sloped, it's protected by this tree.
Out of here.
It's tough. I averaged 4.6 on this. It's bad. I'm going back to that Firebird because I'm hoping if I make it past the tree, it'll fade hard and skip left because you want to be left on this fairway. You don't want to be right for right-hand backhand. And again, I turned over that Firebird right into the pines. Don't want to be there.
Okay, here I go. Mosquitoes, even worse here. I went with my AVR trying to just not fade into the woods, and I hit the first tree. Not
like
as you can see, not so happy about it.
Good upshot though here.
A good little upshot with another AVR.
We're gonna see my lie after your two throw. Okay, he gets to throw again here.
Here I'm finally getting to go with my breakout. Really put some power on it. Just put it up a little bit too high, and dropped out
You
just
really get
behind
a
those
feel
trees.
for how long this fairway is. I'm down on the corner there. You can barely see me. Trying to throw a huge turnover with my Roadrunner, and I'll take that.
I try and throw it up around those trees right there, and just couldn't make it happen.
On the struggle bus for sure. Now here am I going for a forehand out of my forehand range. I'm like, hey, it's downhill. As long as I don't put it too nose up, I should get there. Fade around the tree. Oh wait,
And he just skies it.
Yep. Good shape, good power, just two nose up. I'm not happy with that.
Alright, here I go. Finally going with a buzz here. Just trying to
I
eyes
threw
it
a buzz
around
on
those
that
trees.
last throw too. And wow.
Oh my
Wasn't
God.
even trying to run it. Was just trying to get around the trees, and as you can see, a pretty good run.
And you see how sloped, how much hyzer you had? It still skipped down the hill. It's deceivingly sloped green. Alright, so my lie wasn't too bad. You can see if I was shorter, I would have been completely obstructed. I have a line at the basket. Really want to save this par.
Oh, just
Just not even committed it. Just
not great.
whack. This is you for bogey.
This is me for double bogey, actually.
Double bogey. Wow.
This is by far my worst hole on the course. I've never parred this one.
Oof.
And yeah, I'm taking Dave's role here of hitting the basket.
Look at that. Just, man, we are just putting like crap.
Kind of messed it up. The uphill's tough.
Yeah, clean them up there. That hole really just, we were fighting all the way through that. Not
It's-
that fun.
You can see two frisbees.
Whew.
That's not because I tried it twice.
And you go to the triple bogey there, move to 12 over. Oof, I moved to 2 over. But don't worry, the next hole is pretty easy. Make you feel better. This is, what is this one? 14? 264, slightly uphill. I average even par on this. That's pretty good for me. You just want to go right up the gut for right hand backhand and have it scoot right under that tree. For lefty, I don't know what the hell you do without a forehand.
Just try and put some on Anheuser and have it flex.
Going with that MVP switch here. That thing flies really straight for me. Gets a touch of flex, but stays pretty straight. I'm just going to rip it right at the basket.
Okay, it's good as flipping up. And it's going to fight back, and that.
Yeah, if you get into the shade, just like that, perfect. Money. Money. See that? Money.
And here I go. Going with the breakout once again.
Try to get that Anheuser angle again. Got
And
it.
It
It just fights.
kind of. Think I gotta start looking for a flippier driver that'll hold those Anheuser lines.
You definitely need to get something like 7-speed flippy. Good approach.
Good approach should leave me about
A little bit of a quick green.
20 feet maybe.
Here's my putt. Yeah, buddy.
Dave from about 15 feet. Cashes it in. I'm sure that
Mm.
felt great after a bogey on the last
Yeah,
hole.
after those 2 bogeys, I wanted to get those strokes back.
Hold on, let me get this.
The mosquitoes in that branch was pretty awful.
Deep breath. Nice and easy. Boom. Par. Right?
I'm also fired up to get a par here on the back nine.
So I move back to 1 over. You stay at 12 over. We got a little momentum now. Now we're talking. All right, hole 15, 368 feet. You want to avoid this low branch, which is pretty difficult. And if you avoid that low branch, well, then here's the second low branch. Then the fairway dips down. If you get anywhere out here, you've done a good job. Then it's pretty open. There is this one bush here, so you're kind of obstructed, but you could actually throw it directly into the bush and know you're going to have an easy putt. You can see from this angle how, intimidating that branch is. I'm just trying to get through there. Just made it. Flex is flat. That's about the best drive I've ever had in this hole. I would take that 100 times. 100 times. Sometimes I throw a roller here because the branch sucks.
Alright, here I go. I'm going for a lefty hyzer gap. Try and get around this tree here and just play for a placement. Hope to get a par here.
Yeah, and that was deceiving on camera. It looked like a short throw, but it was actually better than it looked.
Turn that breakout over just a little bit too much.
Great shot, though. The little downhill helped you carry. You're pretty close to the basket, if I remember. Yeah, circle's edge. Here's mine. I'm going to go for that big jump putt thing I've been doing, straddle jump. It's always my safe bet. I wasn't really trying to make this one, just get really close, get that easy par, and roll through. I averaged 3.4 on this, so it's not a good hole for me, so I just try to get a par.
And there you are for your par. That's great.
And this is you for par as well.
Circle's edge. So with how my circle's edge putting's been going, this should go right in, right?
Yeah, you got it. Oh, kind of high. What's going on with your arm there?
I'm not really sure myself.
You just gotta settle in and just take a deep breath. But taking this one very serious. Not gonna make the same mistake twice, and he's in.
All
Waves
fired
to
up.
the fake fans. Due to COVID, we couldn't have a gallery at this event. Here I am. I'm still +1. Riley is +13 with that bogey. Oof. 16. 314. Wide open. Not tree. Dead center. The tree sucks. You gotta go lefty can hyzer around it or a forehand if you got it. Otherwise, you're fighting for that gap. If you make it to the gap, it's pretty wide open. But that is a really hard gap. Basket's pretty much wide open here. It's pretty much get around the tree somehow. My play, big anhyzer, sky roller, take the tree out of the equation, get me down the fairway, get my par, and get the hell out of Dodge. That's my play. Kind of hard to see what happened down there, but we got a second angle. You can kind of see any roller I can get that makes it into the shade. It's up there. Should be able to save par.
Alright, here I go. I'm going for another lefty hyzer route. Just
Get around.
almost clipped the tree
Nice.
there, but good to go. As you can see, I'm pretty excited about that. Going my breakout again.
Get this one flying so good for you. Look at that. That's got to be one of the best throws I've ever seen you throw.
That's one of my better throws for sure.
The thing of beauty. All right, I'm back to that jump putt. Am I running it?
I don't know. We'll
You
find
know
out.
I'm running it. Too far though. Okay, I don't have that.
Ooh, he almost gives it a scare.
Was it a little touch breezy?
Oh, another one taken over
no.
I was disappointed to miss a 20-footer.
Such a committed approach, and then just left it low.
Oh.
My God. I feel your pain, brother. Now, right now, in my head, I'm like, don't put it low. Don't put it low. Take that par.
All right, that's what I should have done the first time.
Oh, man. What a display of putting we're putting out here. Oh, Jesus. I know
I've
the
never
feeling.
been so crushed to tap in a bogey on that hole ever.
Don't worry, the next hole is easy. You moved to +14. I'm still +1. The next is a birdie hole, and I want this birdie bad. I want to get back to even. This is my ace hole from about 2 weeks ago. 256. Wide open. Basket slightly protected. So you just want something that ends kind of straight. Weird green. Look at all those roots. You can get some odd skips here.
Oh, you're there. Let's throw.
So we're letting Riley throw first here.
Again, I was thinking put something on Anheuser.
Oof,
Instead, I
too
just
high.
skied it, and it faded a bit
You
down.
should have a good look at it from there, though.
Kind of deceiving. That's pretty downhill.
Going with my leopard. This is the disc I aced this hole with. Although I don't think it's the right disc for this, but I always throw it because it's good luck. And I'm just trying to go right down the gut. Good.
It's fighting out of
Alright.
it.
Hits a tree, I think.
That's good.
And let's see. Yeah, really good skip
that
right
was a
into
great
the
tree.
green.
Here going my upshot. I'm going with the AVR here. I
Nice.
was trying to go just short so I could get that skip off of the tree roots.
It's great. Your approach
There we
game has
go.
been so good lately. Nice and easy. Boom. Oop,
Yeah.
just off the cage. A little bit low, but you're in.
I was really doing it for the artsy intro, you know.
Yes, of course. Easy birdie putt for me. I'm pumped. I'm back to even par. Look at me smiling. Look at that mustache. Jeez. It's a happy disc golfer right there. Whew. Through 17, I'm even. Riley's 14 over. Close game. Wonder who's going to win. And I'm just, 18 sucks. I average over par on this 3.2. You just want to avoid all these trees, but there's so many of them. And why are they? You want to go to the left of that tree, but there's that branch. To the right, the gap is too small. If you're lucky, hit that right gap. Right-hand backhand fades back to the basket. And then it's pretty much wide open. You just really, really need to make it past all these trees on the first half of the fairway. I'm going putter. Just throw my straightest putter. I'm aiming for that gap right where the basket's centered up. It's right between there. Just, I'm not even playing for birdie. I'm just get up there with an upshot.
Oh, and he
what the
skies it
frick happened?
and hits that tree there.
Exactly what I didn't want to do.
What did I just do?
And like I said, what did I just do? Well, what you did is you released high, nose up. Horrible.
Alright, I just watched Dave like, alright, don't do that. And I hit a different tree instead.
Jesus.
Moved about 70 feet up the fairway.
That's national anthem of disc
What are you
golf.
gonna do?
Dunk. Goddamn trees. But see, now once you're up here, you just have to look at it. And it's downhill. You need it to flip.
I just didn't put it up. I just
No.
didn't put enough sauce on it.
Not enough sauce. Here's me, just nice easy upshot. Oh, what happened there? That didn't even look. I think there was a cross breeze. That rhino should not have flipped up like that. It left my hand kind of funky.
Here I am going, kind of giving it a little run for the par here.
Ooh, nice. Now here I'm like, bro, this is my par save. This is for even par. Give it your gut. Oh,
Oh, just
God.
airballs it.
Damn it. Look at the second angle. Laser beam, training my Ricky Wasaki.
Oh, just
Dude,
as you can see, I wanted that one for Dave.
we've all been there. Like, that would have been it. Even, and
I cash it right in for the
dead
bogey
center.
there.
That at least feels good. Hit that dead center. Nice putt. End your match. I tap in. And I'm sitting around, but I carried the victory through there. Beat you by 14 strokes. Pretty good.
I was pretty happy to shoot 15 over. My course record there is 14 over.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 1 over. My best is even par. So this is like my second best game I ever played there. It was a pretty good game. I was hitting my lines. You know, we need to find you a flippier disc. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. That was Ellison Park, Rochester, New York. That was myself, Gnarwrench, and Riley Pimm. And look at this. Look at the form. That disc went straight into a tree. You can see it in your eyes. We've all been there. Heartbreaking. This is GVP, Gnar Par Productions.
See you later, everybody.
Look at that. Boom. Hit that putt. There you go. Majestic. Whoop.
Your follow through is much more open than mine. I kind of keep tight to myself. You're like, you explode.
Let us know what you thought of the content. We'll do some more videos, more casual golf. The everyday golfer. We deserve our own Joe Mez. And that's us. Gnar Par Productions. Thanks for checking out the golf, guys.